I am going to talk to you about life or situations in a big city or in a small town. Like, so here we're going to start with living in a big city. Living in a big city is too busy, very crowded. Traffic is always jammed, especially during rush hour, which is 6 to 9, no, 7 to 9 in the morning, and then 4 to 6 in the afternoon. Okay? If you drive during these times, you will see that the traffic is jammed. If you normally, like, if you normally get home in 15 minutes, during rush hours, you get home 30 or 45 minutes slower. Okay? Now, number two, very stressful. People are always in a rush. People are always like, oh my God, it's 7 o'clock. Oh my God, I don't want to be late. Oh my God, I'm going to miss the bus. Oh my God, I don't want to meet the traffic. Oh my God. Okay. And then, that's why sometimes when you see people in the morning, they are driving their cars. And then you see sometimes ladies at the red light, they're putting on their lipstick, and combing their hair. And one time I saw somebody, a man, brushing his teeth. Yes, while driving. Yeah, this was like it happened about 16 years ago because I used to live in Toronto. And so very stressful. People are always in a rush. And then number three, we have water, air, and noise pollution problems. If you live in a big city, sometimes like in Toronto, you will see that along the lake, there is a sign that says no swimming. Okay, if there is a sign that says no swimming, and then you swim, you could get a ticket. Okay, now maybe you're thinking, why give me a ticket? Why? Because if you get sick, then you have to go to the hospital, and then they have to pay the doctor, like medicine and everything, right? And so, what the point is, when they say no swimming, do not go there and swim. Especially when you are with your children, you have to be a good role model. Now, another one is they say swim at your own risk. Means if you want, you swim. But if something happens to you, it is not our responsibility. That is swim at your own risk. They don't have a lifeguard to protect you or to look after you or to save you, to rescue you when you are drowning. Okay? And air pollution, the smoke from the car, from the factory, from the restaurant, from people. You're surrounded by this smoke and the air is not fresh. So the air is not fresh and the air is polluted. So you call that air pollution. And noise pollution, okay? You live in a big city, you hear this every night. And then some bad people, they are showy. They show off by driving their sports car at 2 o'clock in the morning. That is noise pollution. Okay. Okay. Number 4, parking is very expensive. Okay. You live in Mississauga and you work in Toronto. The parking in Toronto is $20 per hour, or maybe $30 a day. Okay. So parking is very expensive. Okay, $30 a day. And you work in Toronto for, let's say, 20 days. 20 days times $30, that is $600. So you are working in Toronto, and you are losing $600 because the parking is very expensive. Now, some people who work in Toronto, they drive to Kipling leave their car at Kipling, only $2, 24 hours. You leave your car at Kipling, you know Kipling Subway? There is parking there where you can leave your car and only pay $2. Okay? And then from Kipling, you take the subway. Then you only pay $7 a day plus $2, $9. So instead of paying $30, you're only paying $7 or $9. Okay? So parking in Toronto is very, very expensive. Okay. So next, in a big city, renting or purchasing a place to live is much more expensive. The rent in Toronto the rent in a big city is $1,500 for one bedroom. Okay. If you have many children, then your life is not easy. It's too expensive to raise children, right? That's why a lot of Canadians don't want to have many children. They have one, they are happy. Okay. So you buy a place in Toronto. It's 2 bedrooms, no subway, and the condominium will cost you about $800,000. Okay, number 6, childcare is very costly. If you live in a big city, you have to work, and you have 2 children. They are 2 years old and 3 years old. You need to pay a nanny or a babysitter. And the babysitter will not work for you if you pay the babysitter cheap. The babysitter will only work for you if you are paying, work for you cheap if you are paying cash. But if you pay cash, you will not be able to claim the money that you are paying the babysitter when you do your taxes. And worse, it is illegal to let somebody work and they do not pay taxes, like they work in secret, right? Okay, that's illegal. Okay, number 7, prostitution, robbery, and drug trafficking are very rampant. Rampant means they are everywhere. They are common, okay? And prostitution is, in Canada, not only women, but also men are, let me phrase my sentence because this is a delicate topic. In Canada, some men and some women are prostituting, means they're selling their body. Okay, so, and it is a problem because of like disease, right? And also robbery. If you live in a big city, like people steal, and they cheat, they lie. And drug trafficking, people selling marijuana, cocaine, like I'm talking about illegally, right? And yes, in a big city, they are rampant. Number 8, homeless people and beggars are a common sight. Homeless people are people with no home. Beggars are people doing like this on the street. Sir, you have $1. Sir, I'm so hungry. Sir. One time, a homeless person came up to me and said, Sir, I'm so hungry. You have $2. And then I said, I don't have change. And I gave him a sandwich. I gave him Abdul Majid, please turn off your microphone. Abdul Majid, turn off your microphone. Okay, so this homeless person, I gave him a sandwich. He said to me, no, I don't like sandwich. I like money. Okay, anyway. Okay, next. 1, 2, 3. diseases and crimes are rampant. Like people are sick, coronavirus easy to transfer, and crimes are rampant. Like some people go inside the store, they shoplift. Number 10, people are not friendly or caring. Many of them are superficial and fake and two-faced. Okay, this number 10 means people are not friendly. Like, I'm sorry to say this, like especially here in Canada, right? You go to the shop, people don't even say good morning to you. People working there, they don't say good morning to you. And when they say good morning, they say hello, they don't smile. Go to California. People are smiling all the time when you enter the store. And when you leave the store, goodbye, ma'am, have a nice day. And when you look at them, they're smiling. Happy New Year. How are you? Hi, how are you doing? May I help you? And smiling. Okay. And so in a big city, a lot of people are not friendly. They look at you, they don't want to, okay, they glance at you and they don't want to look at you. They don't want to say hello to you. Okay. And many of them are superficial. Superficial means not real. Superficial means they will give you something because they want something. Or they will smile at you because they need you. They will say sorry because they can still use you. They will give you compliments because they need something from you in the future. Okay? Fake and two-faced. Two-faced means nice to you in the front, but in the back, gossip. Okay? So, So number 11, streets are dirty, lots of garbage around. People are tossing garbage in the streets. And people smoke and flick the cigarette. And people eat apples and then they just throw the apples on the street. What should people do? After eating an apple, the pith, it's either you put in your bag or you look around and look for the garbage. That is the right thing to do. Okay. Number 12, traffic violations and accidents are common. Red light, they pass. Stop sign, they pass. No turn left, they turn left. No U-turn, they U-turn. But before they do this, they check if there is a police. Okay? And traffic accidents are very common. Why? Because it's crowded. The streets are jammed. Okay? So traffic accidents are common. And people breaking the traffic rules. Okay, number 13. People are less respectful of their parents, elders, or of school authorities. Children arguing with a mother and father in a big city. When you hit them, they call the police. You should not hit children, right? And because if you want the children to be respectful and loving and caring, you give them love and attention and time, then you will have polite children. But if you're always working, even Saturday, Sunday, you are working, you don't stay home and take care of your children, you are working because you are thinking of money, then your children are going to be like this. Like arguing, they get married early, they don't want to go to university, they want to work in a factory because they can make money, and then when you are an old lady and you need help, they cannot help you because they have no money. Is it their fault? No, it's your fault. Okay? So, and also like the children in the big city, sometimes they are not polite to the teacher. They're not polite to the custodian, to the cleaner, to the police, and to their uncle, aunt, grandmother, grandfather. What do you know, grandma? You're old. You know what I mean? And they are not polite to the school principal. Okay. And number 14, many people have materialistic values. Means in a big city, people are always thinking of money. I'll help you. How much? I'll shovel your snow. How much? Yeah. And so I'll paint your house. How much? Number 15, scammers are everywhere. Scammers are everywhere. Even here, like in Canada, they call you on the phone and they say to you, you owe money from the government, and if you don't pay, the police will come to your house. But these people, they're from another country. Why are they doing this to the people in the city? Because people in the city are so busy, they have no time to check their responsibilities, and so sometimes they believe, you know, and also some people will say, excuse me, sir, I'm so hungry, can I have money? Can I have some money? I want to buy lunch. Now, are these people really poor? Some of them are not poor. Some of them are richer than you. And I saw this on YouTube, right? One guy asking for money, so he got $5. And then in the afternoon, the guy that gave him $5 saw him walking and going, getting into a car. And that car is a German car, 2021. And the guy that gave him $5 drives a Toyota Corolla 2015. You know what I mean? So that guy is a scammer. A scammer is a person who cheats other people, especially financially. Okay. Number 16, divorce and teenage pregnancies are normal. In a big city, when people get divorced, people look at you and they think it's normal. In a small town, people, are very sad about this. And teenage pregnancies, women 17, 18 years old, they get pregnant, they have babies, and people look at them and they think it's normal. And they don't know the father. Or the boy runs away. And the girl does not want to tell the parents who the father is. Okay? Yes. So those are some of the problems in a big city. And these information you can add to your writing, right? Okay, so here we have living in a small town, too far from all necessary amenities, inferior internet service, poor transportation system, limited social circles, limited employment opportunities. Almost no recreational facilities like sports, soccer, theaters, concerts. Those are recreational facilities. Almost no recreational facilities. People gossip a lot. People, they don't have a lot of things to do. So when they see a little bit of problem, they blah, blah, blah. They talk behind the person. Number 8, people have no privacy because everybody knows everybody. Okay. Number 9, there is a big shortage of healthcare providers, doctors, dentists, nurses, physiotherapists. They don't have a lot. Okay. So, and also you can argue that Okay, they don't have a lot of healthcare providers, but also people in a small town, they are healthy. Boring. Entertainment facilities are too far or nothing at all. They have one movie theater. You like to watch an action movie, but the theater is showing comedy. Life is the same. Every day is a routine. Okay? Life is the same every day. Every day is a routine. Routine means you wake up in the morning, 7 o'clock, you cook, you eat breakfast, you go to work, and then after work, you go home, you cook, you eat, and then you sleep. Like every day, it's the same. And on the weekend, you wake up at 10 o'clock in the morning, you eat, you go to the farm, or you go to the pub, drink a bottle of beer, or 2 beers, or 3 beers, and that's it. The same every weekend. So life is a routine. Number 12, people have no sense of fashion. People in a small town, they wear ordinary clothes. They have no taste in hairstyle, makeup, dress, pants, shoes, lipstick, cologne. Okay, so they are happy with $20, $20 cologne. Okay, or yes. Okay, number 13. Foul smell coming from farm animals is a common problem. So you drive in a small town, and then when you roll down your window, you smell the droppings from the animals, from the cow, from the horses, and from the chickens, and some stagnant water along the streets, right? Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go back to the other one, and I'm gonna ask you to read. Okay, so the other one has more sentences. How do I do this? I cannot go back. Or maybe I have to stop sharing. Okay, I'll stop sharing. Okay, and then I will, because I don't know which button, to. Okay. Okay, so right now I'm gonna ask you to read. This is another slide. The question is, okay, Tarjan.
Yes, teacher.
Sorry. Okay. No. No, this is wrong. Okay, so sorry. I think I need to close this. Okay. Okay, Tarjan, you're gonna read, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Tarjan.
Yes, teacher.
You can see this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Tarjan, can you please read this question to Abdul Majid? Majid.
Okay.
Abdul Majid, please answer.
Yes, teacher.
Would you rather live in a small town in a big city? Please explain your answer.
Okay, Tarjan, your reading is not natural. Okay? So you will say, would you rather live in a small town or in a big city? You go down because you're giving choice. So you have to go down. Okay. Would you rather live in a small town or in a big city?
Would you rather live in a small town or in a big city?
Abdul Majid, answer.
Please explain your answer.
Okay, Farad, can you explain to Abdul Majid in Arabic?
عبد المجيد هو بيسألك أنت بتحب إنك تكون ببيت بمنطقة كبيرة ولا منطقة صغيرة؟ أنت رحت كتب حكيت له جاوبني بصراحة.
In the bed, in the house, in the bed.
No, مش بيت صغير أو بيت كبير. Small town يعني مدينة صغيرة ولا big city أو مدينة كبيرة؟
City big.
Biggest.
Yeah.
Okay, so Abdul Majid, you have to say, I prefer, and you say, I prefer to live. Repeat. I prefer to live.
Okay.
عيد وراي عبد المجيد، عيد وراي.
Yes.
I prefer to live.
I prefer to live
in a big city.
In the big city.
Yeah, city.
City.
Yes. Okay, one more time, Abdul Majid, okay? You will say, I prefer to live in a big city.
I prefer to live in big city.
In a big city.
In big.
In a big city.
In a city.
Okay. Tarjan asked Abdul Majid one more time. He said, would you rather live?
Would you rather live in a small town or in a big city?
I been next city, big city.
Okay, so yes. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the next one. Okay, so here we have pictures first. Okay, this is a small town. So the small town, the big city people, I just want to let you know that the small town is not bad. They have buildings. They have buildings. They have a library. They have a hotel. Like this.
Everything.
But look, not very crowded, not a lot of people, and people sleep early because there's nothing to do in the evening. Okay, so this is a small town. The small town has a center. Okay, the small town has a center, and I don't know, probably this is the town hall, and these are shops. And on the second floor, people live, and on the first floor, they have a shop. Okay, so it doubles as a business. Now, this is another small town, and you can see there, the city, I mean, the town is concentrated on one place, and then just 10 minutes away, you can see the mountains. That is a small town. So the small town in Canada or in the United States are actually beautiful and peaceful and clean, and people are relaxed. So don't feel bad living in a small town. So this is another small town. You see here, everything is concentrated on one place, and they're surrounded by beautiful trees, mountains, and beautiful clean rivers. Okay, another small town is this. Okay, here you see here, it's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
I don't really know where this small town is, right? But it's a beautiful place. Okay, so now here are the advantages to living in a small town. Okay, so I'm gonna ask T-Tran to read the first and the second. Okay, T-Tran, go.
Yes, be for quiet, clean, Children and seniors are safer.
Yes, okay, very good. Vino, number 3 and 4.
Yes, sir. The cost of living is less expensive. Number 4, all amenities are very accessible.
No, say accessible.
Sorry, accessible.
Okay, amenities are buildings that provide services to the people. Like, for example, hospital, library, shopping mall, clinic, restaurants, post office, all of these buildings that provide services to the people, you call them amenities. You got it, everybody? Okay. Now, okay, number 5 and 6, Flora.
There is a strong sense of a family. Everybody know one another. The crime or
Crime.
The crime rate is lower.
Yes. So there is a sense of family in a small town. Sense of family means, like, for example, in my class, right? In my class, we have a sense of family. Maybe because your teacher is from a small town. Maybe, I don't want to tell you where I am from. Okay, so anyway, if people in a small town, you know, they love each other, they protect each other, like they're like a family, like a big family. Okay, so there is a strong sense of family because everybody knows one another and they protect each other and they care for each other. Okay, the crime rate is lower. It means no shooting, no stealing, no robbery. When you can leave your children all day on the street and nobody will touch them. Nobody will kidnap them. Okay, you can leave your store. People will enter the store and you're not there because you're having lunch. People enter the store and they will just wait for you, you know, and wait for you patiently, or maybe wait for you outside. They will not like look around, you know. Yes. Okay, next, Vaishali.
Yes.
Number 7, number 8.
Most vegetables, fruits, and meats are fresh and organic. Number 8, people are close to nature.
Beautiful. Okay, so there you can see, in a small town, like I was talking to you on this like recording about like Vietnam, right? I told you I went to Vietnam and then I saw people selling fruits on the street. I bought 1 kilo of longans and guyabano or soursop. I ate. The taste is different from Canada. The longans tasted like honey. You know what I mean? I feel I'm salivating. Okay, so number 9 and 10. Allison.
Less pollution, better air quality. Everyone greets each other when they meet.
Yes. If you live in a small town, people say to you, "Hi, how are you? Yeah, ¿cómo está, amiguita?" You know? And then in Vietnam, chào anh ơi, em đi đâu đó, you know? And in Sri Lanka, epade suham, nalam suham, you know? And in China, ni hao ma, you know? Like people greet each other in a small town. Did you notice? If you live in an apartment here in Canada, you enter the elevator, nobody says hello to you. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, you know, like what I said, right? Nobody says hello to me. So what I do is, normally I say hello. Because when I say hello, when I say hello, people answer. Like 98% people will answer when you say hello. But sometimes, you know, some people, you say hello to them, they look at you and they were surprised why you said hello. And I noticed that they will not answer hello because they don't speak English, right? They're afraid that if they say hello to you, you will talk to them in English. Okay, anyway. Next, queen. Number 11 and 12. 11 and 12. Queen. Queen. No? Okay, Fatima. 11, 12.
Yes, teacher. People are people are relaxed most of the time. Number 12, everyone respect one another at all times.
Yes. If you live in a small town, the children, they are so polite to the older people. They're polite to the older people. They are polite to the, like they call the older people auntie, uncle, tia, tio, ongnoy, banoy, you know. even they are not related. Do you agree, teacher?
No, Fatima, I'm reading.
No, like I'm asking teacher because I spoke Vietnamese, right? So teacher,
Yeah,
do you agree?
Yes,
Like
yes.
in a small town, like for example, if you are from Vũng Tàu, you know, people
Yes.
say chào anh, chào bạn nói, you know.
Yeah. They say
But they
that.
call you uncle, auntie. You go to the Philippines, people call you auntie, uncle, older brother. They call you kuya, you know. Yes, you know.
Teacher, I want to tell you something. I finished my class work yesterday night.
Pardon?
I finished my class work yesterday night.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, I went to the Philippines and people call my cousins, they have this very conservative Filipino culture, right? And so they call me grandpa. They call me grandpa. Why? Why they call me grandpa? Because I don't know, in Vietnamese it's the same, right? I don't know in Spanish because relatives in the Philippines, they have a level like grandfather, uncle, auntie, so I belong to the grandpa because the mother was my cousin, but in American culture, she's my cousin. But in the Filipino culture, she's my niece. Are you following me? You know niece? Everybody, are you following me or no?
Yes, teacher.
Well, you're saying nothing. Okay. No, what I mean is, in my culture, in the American culture, she's my cousin. In the Filipino culture, she's my niece. So her children are my grandchildren in the Filipino culture. So her children call me grandpa. I'm so young. And people call me grandpa. This is scary, right? In the beginning, I was not happy about this. And then I got used to it. I said, you know what? It doesn't matter if they call me brother or uncle or grandpa. The most important thing is people respect me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some people can call you younger brother, but they don't respect you. So what is the point? And I know that in the Vietnamese culture, it's the same thing. Even you are just cousin, the cousins have a level. And they will call you Ong Noi, Ba Noi, An Ơi, Chị Ơi, you know. They call you, even you're not sisters. Is it like this in Spanish also?
No, so I don't know.
Like some people, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Some people is more polite. No, it's not the same time.
But you mean, are you saying that in general, people will just call you by first name?
Yes.
Okay. It's like Canadian, right? Canadian or American. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, so here. Next, let's have T-Tran. T-Tran, did you read or not yet?
Yeah, I read already.
Okay.
Okay, Ahmed.
Okay, let me just open this because I cannot see people. Okay, Ahmed, 13, 14.
Okay. People are more honest and sincere.
No, sincere.
Sincere. Okay.
One more time.
People are more honest and sincere.
Yes.
Lower cost of living.
Yes. So if you live in a small town, you don't need a lot of money. Okay? Everything is cheaper. And people are more honest and sincere. You know, they will not touch your vegetables or your fruits in the backyard. They will not touch your chicken and cook. And men, when they say, I love you to a woman, it's true. They do not play women, okay, in a small town, okay, because they respect the parents of the woman and respect women in general, okay. So, Andres, 15, 16.
Hello.
Andres, go.
Hello. What number, please?
What are you doing, Andres? 15, 16.
15, 16. Neighbors and friends have more time to spend quality time with one another. Less traffic accidents and traffic jams.
Yes. Now, you see there, number 15, quality time. Some mothers and fathers, they think that they are spending time with the children. But when you are with your children, but your focus is television, or your focus is television, or drinking beer, or your focus is your cell phone, you are not spending quality time with your children.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's very, very important that you're able to distinguish what is quality time, spending quality time, and spending time or just being physically present, but emotionally and mentally absent. This is one thing that you need to learn.
That is like a small town culture.
No, in a small town, Andres, people, they don't focus on the cell phone. They focus on their children.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, next. Noor, number 17. Okay, Noor, just read 17, 18, 19. No.
Yes, yes, teacher. Easier to communicate. The divorce rate is lower. People in general are healthier and happier.
Happier. Happier.
Happier.
Yes. Okay, so if you are from a big city and you've never lived in a small town, you will think that small town is boring. But one day, when you live in a small town, and when you go to bed, and you can sleep very well because it's quiet, and when you go shopping on Sunday and Saturday and Sunday, when you walk on the street and you have a lot of space to walk, and you don't need to hurry, you don't need to line up, you can just enter the shop and say good morning, and people say good morning to you, you will understand the beauty of a small town. You got it, everybody?
Yeah, got it.
Listen to this. I went to Milton because I have a friend who lives in Milton. So I went to Milton, and my friend took me to downtown Milton. to the heart of the town, right? And then I love the place. Even the people there are very polite. Like the ladies are so beautiful, but so polite. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I said to myself, you know what? When I retire, I'd like to live in a small town. Okay, because like I'd like to wake up in the morning and walk around and sit and have coffee and look at people passing by. They are well dressed politely, and they are smiling, laughing, no dirty language, and they are patient. They turn left, they turn right, patiently. They park and they pay for the parking honestly. I'd like to live in a place like this. Okay, so okay, this I did not finish. So, but I'm gonna go to, okay, here are the negative things about the small town. And we will continue with Ibrahim. Please read number 1 and 2 and 3. Ibrahim. Insaf, please read number 1 to 3.
Okay. 1, too far from all necessary amenities. Inferior internet service, poor transportation system.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Next, Irina, read number 4 and 5.
Okay. Limited social circle, limited employment opportunities.
Yeah, this one, we spoke about it, right? Okay, next, let's have Julio, number 6, 7.
Okay, almost no recreational facilities available. People gossip a lot.
8 and 9, let's have Juan. Juan, 8 and 9.
People have no privacy because everybody knows everybody. 9. There's a big shortage of healthcare providers, doctors, dentists, nurses, physiotherapists,
etc. Okay. Okay.
Teacher, this your picture?
Yes.
Where is city?
No, this was taken in the Philippines.
Yeah, Philippines. Okay.
It's beautiful. You call this place Acacia Tunnel. Yeah, because it's a small town, right? That's why I could sit in the middle of the street and take a picture. And that's a beautiful place. I love that place. And I always go there when I go to the Philippines. It's, the trees are like a canopy, like church,
in the street.
When you go, it's like a canopy of trees on top of you. And
no sunlight, no anything.
Yes, I love it.
Teacher, can I ask you?
Yeah, Joanne, yes.
I don't have the classroom work on my page. The classroom work.
You don't have?
No.
No, when did you check?
Yesterday.
Oh, no. I posted at 8:35 p.m. Did you check before? Now you have it. Okay, I'll show you later, okay? I'll show you later, okay? So, okay, we're gonna, let me continue, okay. Okay, next, let's have, Huying, can you speak now?
Yes, yes, I am.
Yeah, I called you, you didn't speak. Okay, 10, 11, Hui.
Yes. Boring and entertainment facilities are too far or nothing at all. 11. Life is the same every day, a routine.
Okay, Layla, 12, 13.
People have no sense of fashion. Food small coming from farm animals is a common problem.
Yes. Okay, now listen to this. When I say people have no sense of fashion, this is not my idea, okay? This is the idea of my students in the past. I just put there. Of course, some people from a small town, they are very fashionable, right? So like, don't take this like, this is not, we are not talking about everybody. We are talking about many people have no sense of fashion. They have a sense of fashion, but they don't do anything because they don't care about beauty and fashion, right? And okay, now look at this picture. That's me, my son, and my daughter.
Yeah, and the bike.
Yes. Now this one.
Beautiful picture, teacher.
Yes, we took a picture, and after taking a picture, we put on the helmet before we went biking. Okay. And the reason why I explain it to you is because I posted this on Facebook. My friend in San Diego, California, told me, "Oh my God, you are with your children and you are not wearing a helmet. What kind of father are you?" Said to me. You know, I don't want to explain myself to people, you know. I know I need to wear a helmet, but when I want to take a picture, I don't want to wear a helmet. I want people to see my hair because now I have no hair. Okay, so I'm going to close this and I'm going to talk to you more.